Telekom Malaysia has named Datuk Zainal Abidin Putih as the telecommunication giant's new chairman effective August 1st. According to TM, he will be responsible for overseeing the overall governance and strategic direction of TM and work closely with the board and management team to drive its next wave of growth and strengthen its market position. This comes as TM's current chairman, Tan Sri Azlan Hashim, is slated to complete his 2-year term on July 31st. TM also announced that the group's current head of domestic and global wholesale business, Amar Huzaimi Muhammad Daris, will be the group's new MD and Group CEO starting August 1st. Amar, who began his career with TM after graduating in 1998, has held various roles in the group and will be responsible for steering TM's evolution from a telco to technology company. The group's current MD and Group CEO, Dato' Imri Mokhtar's 3-year term is slated to end at end July. TM shares ended the week 1.03% lower at 4.79 ringgit, giving the group a market capitalisation of 18.31 billion ringgit. The Kuala Lumpur High Court approved liquidator Victor Saw's application for authorization to continue the operations of Serba Dinamik Holdings and 3 liquidating companies, Serba Dinamik Group, Serba Dinamik and Serba Dinamik International, for 365 days, starting from July 9, 2023 until July 8, 2024. This is necessary for the beneficial winding up of the firms. Judge Ahmad Murad Abdul Aziz allowed the application. Saw, who is from PricewaterhouseCoopers Advisory, was officially appointed as liquidator by the High Court on January 10th, after the court allowed the winding up petition of the companies. Serba Dinamik fell into Practice Note 17 status on January 6th, after its external auditor expressed a disclaimer of opinion on the group's audited financial statements for the 18-month financial period ending June 30th, 2021. Last month, it was reported that Serba Dinamik had said in a Bursa Malaysia announcement that it was finalising its financial report for the third quarter ended March 31st, 2023. Nomura research warns a slowdown in China's economy could pose a risk to Genting and its subsidiary Genting Malaysia. Citing the think tank, industry magazine Inside Asian Gaming said Nomura analysts estimated Chinese tourist arrivals in Malaysia have climbed to no higher than 30% of pre-COVID levels in recent months. Nomura's Tusha Mohata and Alpa Agrawal reportedly said the slowdown in China's economic growth is likely to have a negative spillover effect on Malaysia's macroeconomics and stock markets through various channels, while a slow recovery in Chinese tourists to Malaysia is also likely to dent the recovery and earnings growth prospects of reopening theme stocks, including both Genting and Genting Malaysia. The warning formed part of a research note examining the impact of China's slowdown on Malaysia, after Nomura's China economist Dr. Ting Lu recently lowered his gross domestic product growth forecast for the Republic due to the worsening downward spiral of major activity data and Beijing's tepid response to date. Investment, Trade and Industry Minister Tengku Datuk Sri Zafrul Abdul Aziz says the new Industrial Master Plan 2030 or NIMP 2030 will capitalise on the $2.7 billion ASEAN electric vehicle market. This new framework will be launched next month. Zafrul was speaking at the official launch of Chery Malaysia's Tiggo 8 Pro and Omoda 5 models in Kuala Lumpur, where the automaker announced the injection of 170 million ringgit for expansion in Malaysia as part of its global growth. The move is expected to create 4,000 high-paying, high-skilled jobs for Malaysians in the next 5 years. He said Chery Malaysia's plan will not only provide variety and excitement to the local auto market, it will also support Malaysia's GDP growth through strategic sectoral growth. According to Zafrul, Chery Malaysia is also targeting to launch both its EV and plug-in hybrid electric vehicle models to reach around 20% of the EV market share in Malaysia by as early as 2024 and will introduce its affordable EV models. Court of Appeal allowed Datin Sri Rosmah Mansur's application for an adjournment of next week's appeal proceedings in her solar hybrid graft case. Rosmah was due to have her appeal heard over 4 days starting July 11th. However, earlier this week, her lawyers sought to have the hearings postponed, pending an appeal to the federal court to nullify the case. Judge Dato Sri Azizah Nawawi, who led the three-member bench, said the decision to grant the adjournment was unanimous, as this was Rosmah's first application for a postponement. Azizah added that no objection was made by the prosecution. The court fixed September 18th as case management for the appeal. Rosmah was found guilty on September 1, 2022 by the High Court on all 3 counts of graft relating to a solar hybrid project for 369 rural schools in Sarawak beginning 2016. She was sentenced to 10 years in jail and a 970 million ringgit fine.